It's a teaser to just tell you, hey, the gang is back.
Okay.
They also put this teaser out there to piss y'all off because a lot of people are upset about this. And I'm going to see if you agree, Martin.
Okay.
Everyone, join me for my very special brand of sit-down comedy, March 29th at the Broadway Comedy Club. Don't let that stupid face right there fool you. We'll have a good time. Get your tickets by going to doubletoastedny.com or go to doubletoasted.com. Also, think about joining our Patreon, where you'll get exclusive stuff like original programming, animation, and we're going to have our Oscars viewing party where you can only do that on Patreon March 2nd. So please join up and we'll see you there. So we have a teaser, not a trailer, an actual teaser.
Okay.
And they ain't lying. You know, they ain't saying we got a teaser for Shrek and Shrek is hanging out with Donkey for 2.5, 3 minutes. You know, no, it's a teaser to just tell you, hey, the gang is back.
Okay.
They also put this teaser out there to piss y'all off because a lot of people are upset about this. And I'm gonna see if you agree, Martin.
Okay.
You know, I mean, listen, I'm looking at this and I'm like, God damn, y'all.
Oh, it's like that?
But do you know what I'm goddamming about?
I don't.
All right, Martin, let's watch this teaser. I'm going to tease you right now. I'm going to leave you with this little cliffhanger right here. And I will tell you what's got me so stirred up and what's got these people so stirred up as we watch the teaser for Shrek 5.
Ew, Dad!
Ooh, Mommy like.
Shrek 5 and Zendaya?
All right, Martin, let me ask you this thing before we get started with anything. Did you notice anything different?
No, they added Zendaya.
True, that's different. Martin, let me cut this down, let you watch it again.
Okay.
Notice anything different here? Notice anything that stands out to you? Notice anything at all, Martin? Anything?
Animation looks better.
Exactly! Exactly right. The animation, y'all, when did Shrek come out?
Oh, geez. What's that, 19...
19, not 20-something.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
It came out in 19-something.
Yeah, 19-something, yeah.
Y'all know that
And the animation on that first movie, it seemed like less than Pixar at the time, but you go back and look at it, it looks terrible.
People, we are talking over 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And people talking about, no, that ain't my Shrek.
Oh, seriously?
I want that old-fashioned Shrek from 1990, whatever the Some people are saying, boy, y'all, this is what got me a little riled up.
Okay.
Boy, people's nostalgia and attachment to things, that it really does puzzle me sometimes. It pisses me off sometimes.
Well, the animation in the movies kept getting better with each one. By the time you got to Puss in Boots, it looked really smooth and cool.
So there are people out there. This is the problem. Some people just don't like change, no matter what. Yeah. And meanwhile, they have been slightly changing Shrek, but y'all ain't seen Shrek for a while.
Right.
And now y'all got some kind of goddamn culture shock looking at this over here.
Oh my God.
People, and this is what really gets me. Listen, if you want to complain and say, oh, you know, y'all are kind of trying to lean towards the Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks kind of look, even then, I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. But there's some people out there who got the nerve, Martin, to talk about, oh my God, man, y'all gone the Sonic route.
Oh, come on.
Get the out of here with that. Now y'all know good and goddamn well that don't look like no Sonic right there, all right?
Not at all.
You know that Shrek don't look nothing like this monstrosity, this mutant right here.
No, Shrek, it looks the same. It's just smoother.
Yeah. People, things gonna change. That was over 25 years ago, and I'm sorry, but
There's no artist who did something 25 years ago and wants their stuff to still look like that.
Hell, if it was up to y'all damn buzzing, would it still be looking like they back in 1995?
Yeah.
Y'all, have y'all noticed that they got better over time?
Yeah.
It's called technology, y'all. It's called progress. It's called technology advancing.
Right.
Technology got better.
When you ask a creator about their old work, they might like some things about it, but inside they're kind of cringing because they're like, I could do so much better now.
Yeah.
It's all they can do to not go back and redo the old stuff.
They say it's okay. 24 years ago. Was it
Okay.
24 years ago? Even then, it was okay. So it was 2001.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. But look,
Still.
that's over 2 decades ago. That's 24 years, y'all. 24 years ago, and y'all and y'all still want.
This summer, one name spells action.
Y'all still want that? Let me tell y'all something. When Shrek came out, I love Shrek just like everybody else. It made me laugh. I thought it was clever. I thought it was funny. You know, some of those gags, they had a very short shelf life, but for the time being, it was, at that time, it was fun. But even back then, I was never a big fan of the animation.
Right.
I always thought that,
That's Shock with the Dragon. Good Lord.
Yeah,
That looks like something from the Asylum.
well, you know why, Martin? Because that's 24 years ago. And even back then, I thought that the humans look a little weird. I was all right with it, but it was like I wasn't nitpicking, but I was looking at the humans in here, and I thought, it's not for me, but it's not bothering me. And sure enough, and I'm gonna tell you, man, even with Shrek, I thought, this is good for right now what they're doing with Shrek and these characters, because this is 2001 or whatever this was made. Why would you not expect this to advance? Damn, but some people just don't want to budge. And you know what? And that's one of the things that I loved about Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
Puss in Boots wasn't, it was, I won't even say it was an improvement. It just went off and did a different animation style.
Different style, yeah.
And I thought that style was much better than what they used
Sure.
in Shrek. And again, not complaining, but I was thinking, I wish Shrek looked like this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I realized that Shrek was a product of his time.
Yeah.
Y'all don't. Y'all really? Y'all mad about this? I mean, and the funny thing is, it don't even look that different.
It doesn't. That's why it took me so long to go like, what are you talking about? What's different?
I think it looks better.
It does.
I think it's more expressive. I think it looks like something that is catered more towards animation. It's just a slight redesign.
Slight. Ever so slight. I look at this and I go like, oh, they got better rendering computers. Okay.
Shit, to be honest, this is probably what they wanted to do back then.
Oh, I'm sure. They probably looked at Shrek when it came out and was like, well, I guess this is the best we can do on the budget we got. Everybody can't be Pixar.
Okay, so now I'm gonna be a dick. And I really don't want to. I'm not picking on you, man. I'm not gonna even say your name. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but it's gonna come across like that. So this person said it looks too cartoonish to me. You mean for a cartoon? Donkey looks too much like a donkey to me. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
I know what you're saying. You're just wrong. It looks the same. I mean, it's slightly different, but not enough to go like, what is this?
No, I'm not. Somebody's gonna get mad and go, no, I'm not. Because we're talking about Shrek. And even I'm not. I'm acting a fool on camera. I mean, there's better things to worry about Shrek and how people can't let go of, how he looked over 20 years ago. But I am a little irritated by the people that is trying to say he looked like Sonic. Y'all are just being assholes.
No.
That's a shitty thing to say.
Well, it's just whenever a teaser or a trailer comes out, there's people who have to chime in just because they have to chime in with something.
But I experience this all the time with what we do. Mm-hmm. The people, when I say people, I'm talking about the internet. People just don't like change.
Yeah.
Even if it's the slightest thing. It really doesn't look that much different.
No.
And look, it's a matter of preference. I mean, people got what they like. You like what you like. So for those people who like Shrek back in the day, you got your opinion, but my opinion is that this looks much better.
It looks much better.
I don't know. I think Donkey's more expressive. I think all this works better.
And his textures are better.
Yeah, people, technology gets better, y'all.
I don't care. I like writing on a stone tablet. What was wrong with that?
Hopefully this movie can come out with a patch where you can get retro Shrek. So when you get it on video or get on your streaming service, you can get that old looking Shrek from back in the day. You can get old Shrek right there. People, look at this. This ain't that different. I want look at this. It ain't that much different.
No.
I think that Shrek. It was always there was always something about them. I think trying to make Shrek look too much on the realistic side, and that's just that is just something with me. I just like when you do animation and things are. You're in a cartoony story. You got cartoony characters. I like for them to lean more on the cartoony side.
Well, the more they lean on the cartoony side, the more expressive they can be.
Yeah, that's why we do animation. I always thought, man, that Shrek is somewhere. He didn't move in, and he's not deep, but he's kind of tiptoeing that uncanny valley right there. Yeah. Like I think it bothers me with this. I know people that look like that.
Well, the colors have a lot of grays and darkness in them, which we don't see in this new teaser.
Yeah. Shit, I got an uncle look like that. You take that green off, I'll make him black.
Hey, girl, you know you want some of this.
Yeah, I got an uncle always mess with you. Hey, girl, come here. Let me holler at you real quick. Nah,
you
man.
little cutie pie over there.
In fact, there was some things that just hit too close to home when it was more on the realistic side. I told you, I used to mess with a girl that looked like Fiona back in the day. Take the green off of her, you know her too. Because she had red hair and was built like her.
Yeah. So. I know.
Martin know what I'm talking about. There's a girl that had red hair and was built like Fiona, man. And she was a freak. That's the only reason why I messed with her. But you take them horns off and make her white. She looked just like that girl. So maybe maybe this is too close to home to me, that original Shrek. But I don't know, man. I really do think it's again, you like what you like. It's a matter of opinion. But I really do think that some people, just the slightest bit of change, and people freak out.
That's unfortunate.
And then you get hyperbolic with it, where you start saying it looks like that, and good.
It don't look like that.
I think that's what's bothering me. If people had just said, I just kind of prefer the old one because that's what I grew up with. But people are like, oh my man, that looks horrible. Oh my God, this is something wrong with this.
No.
It ain't that much different. No, all right? No. Except this don't look as freaky as this right here.
Right.
Somebody said Corey gonna call that girl tonight. Shit, she was around. Shit, me and Fiona, yeah, I could. Y'all, settle down, y'all. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad at all. So this is G. Colby. Sup, boys? As someone who loves the first two Shrek movies, hated the third one, and thought the fourth one, Forever After, was all right, I'm still looking forward to it. I get people hating on the redesigns because they're used to the old look from the previous films. Even I admit it took me a minute to get used to it. See, I looked at it and look, maybe I'm just not that invested, but I had to go back and see what people were talking about.
Yeah.
I did not notice anything immediately.
And who wrote this?
G. Colby.
Oh, it's G. Colby.
Yeah,
and I would say, G. Colby, I feel exactly the same way you do about the other movies, but I'm not even calling this a redesign.
Yeah, it's a touch-up.
Yeah. It's a glow-up.
They literally just aged the characters up to show the passage of time. See, I didn't even know they were older.
Right. Well, Fiona looks a little rougher.
Okay, Fiona, I can see. Yeah, you're right. Kind of similar to how to Train Your Dragon movies as they went along. Here's hoping the movie's good, and I'm just glad to see these characters are back. See, now that's a great attitude right there.
Yeah.
I didn't say this before. Man, just wait for the movie. You know what? If you really love Shrek, first of all, if you love Shrek, you give Shrek a chance.
Yeah, if you love Shrek like you say you do.
Yeah, if you a Shrek fan, you support Shrek, you won't come at Shrek like you're doing right now. You give this man a chance to do his movie and then judge him afterwards. Because I'm going to tell you something. If that movie is actually good, you ain't going to even notice his design.
Yeah, I'm not going to even think about it. It'll never come up again.